So, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Betamax. My name is Fidel. Joining me is Eddie and Jose.
Damn, this is weird.
It is kind of weird.
All right. So,
I made a long ass list, dude.
with this one being like, I'm guessing, the final movie we saw of the year, 2024. Do you have like,
So I listed a bunch of movies I really enjoyed this year. I listed movies that I didn't get to see that I really was hoping to watch that I just haven't, and I listed a few that I fucking hated. I don't know which one I want to dive into, dude. The three there's four movies that I didn't get to see. Smile 2.
oh, you still haven't watched it?
No, I really wanted to. I heard nothing but good things. Oddity.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of good things about it, and
Same.
I haven't got a chance to see that. And Honora,
Yeah, same. I haven't seen that one either.
the Sean Baker movie, that was like one of my most anticipated. I just didn't. It came out during the whole baby thing, so I couldn't watch it. And I'm still I'm still maybe want to watch Joker, but I kind of want to wait a little bit.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's how I feel, but I feel like I need to just see it for myself and just
That's true.
like I don't know, dude. Like I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm not like dreading it either. But I'll see it when I see it.
Yeah. I think it's on Max now.
Yeah, I saw it there.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like maybe I'll watch it one of these days. You know. Any movies that you didn't?
Well, the same ones like Honora. I really wanted to watch Honora, didn't get a chance to. Oddity, I've heard a lot of great things, and I didn't get a chance to watch it. But other than that, I can't really think of any other ones that I didn't really have a chance. You know, because I did see Smile 2, and I would say that's probably one of my favorites of the year.
Yeah. Once I watch it, I know it's gonna stream somewhere soon. We can talk about it.
We can always, like, I've never seen it, so I mean, I'm down to like.
You didn't see the first one either?
I saw the first one.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any movies that came out this year that you didn't get a chance to see that you really wanted to?
I can't really think off the top of my head. I mean, I think of the like stuff that I did see this year that I enjoyed. You know?
I do 'cause I want to give like a top 3,
Okay.
and then I listed a bunch that I thought were worth mentioning. Like, go check it out if you didn't this year. From what I saw.
So do you want to do the top 3 first, or do you want to do the ones that like you enjoyed?
It's so hard, dude. This year has been phenomenal for movies, especially horror, dude.
Yeah.
Horror has like, this was the year for it, dude. Like it I don't even know where to start with that. What Terrifier 3 did is unheard of, dude.
Seriously.
Especially how everyone like didn't take him serious at making like a movie that could be in theaters about a fucking clown, like, and he just shut everyone up, dude. Like, highest grossing indie film of all time. Like,
I mean, not only that, is the non-rated one. It wasn't
yeah,
rated.
dude. Like,
He didn't go to the MPAA, and for it to have a wide release like that, like that's
it's a gory,
That's
campy
crazy.
movie that doesn't take itself serious. That's just, it's full of gore. Kids die. Show fucking people getting sawed in half, and it broke records, dude.
Interesting.
That's tight, dude.
Because I like the first one.
You
I
haven't seen the second
haven't
one?
seen the second one.
Dude, second one and third one, they're all three of them are good, dude.
Yeah, because I thought the first one was like holy shit.
No,
Like,
I
this is
still think
awesome.
the second one is like the most brutal.
yeah. The second one's the most brutal.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the third one is fucking great too, dude. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. I just hope they don't overdo it, like where like it's gonna get tired. Like, I hope maybe just do one more, have like a proper ending for it, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But that was a movie that was worth mentioning. Long Legs, I really enjoyed too. I guess like it was a good year for like elevated horror,
Yeah.
which is cool because it's like all these non-conventional horror movies broke into like mainstream, and I think that's fucking tight because you haven't really seen that too much in the past years. Dude, I'm still having trouble, dude. Like, kind of picking a top 3.
I
dude.
have my top 3. So I will name a couple that came out this year that I really enjoyed. Rebel Ridge.
Okay, so I finally watched it, dude. I really enjoyed it, dude.
It's tight, huh?
It is tight. It blue balled me a little bit, but that's because my in my head, of course I just want gore, so I
Yeah.
was like expecting that, but you get like a real story,
Yeah.
and I did not expect that to be this kind of movie, and oh, dude, it pissed me off too though, because like you just feel for him,
Yeah.
like they just keep getting screwed over, and like he keeps getting himself in situations that are like, fuck, dude, like you just feel for him. But I really, really enjoy it. That's one that I would recommend too.
Have you seen that one, Jose?
Which one?
Rebel Ridge on Netflix?
No.
Dude, you'll like it.
It's good, man.
It's really fucking
Yeah?
good. Yeah. It's the same guy that did Green Room.
Okay.
Really fucking good.
Yeah.
Okay.
With that being said, have you seen Blue Ruin?
Blue Ruin. No.
Same guy that did Green Room.
Got
Really
it.
good. But yeah, Rebel Ridge was one I really enjoyed that came out this year. Kinds of Kindness, I really enjoyed.
Still haven't.
Still haven't seen
I
that
need
one?
to though.
That
It's-
one-
it's streaming on something.
I think it's on Hulu. But that one, like, I was not expecting that one to be as like enjoyable, I guess. I mean, I like the director, Yorgos Lanthimos. I did not know it was a anthology. There's 3 different stories, but I really enjoyed that one. Let's see. Love Lies Bleeding was another one I really enjoyed this year.
Damn, I didn't put that on my list. That's one I forgot.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Smile 2. Yeah, I got Terrifier 3 also. Long Legs I really enjoyed. Maxine, I loved when it came out, but I think the more I sit with it, the like less I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I still think it's a good movie. But I think after seeing all the whole 3, like X, Pearl, and Maxine, it makes me like X a lot more.
I think X is my favorite out of the 3.
Yeah, because when I first saw X, I thought it was like whatever, you know. And I saw Pearl, and I thought that one was really good. And then like I said, Maxine, it is good, but I think it like elevated X for me. Do you have any favorites of the year?
Favorites of the year. I liked The Substance. I thought that was a really good movie. You know, it took me by surprise. You know.
I think The Substance was my biggest surprise of the year.
Yeah,
Oh, you saw it.
We went together. I didn't know what to expect. Like the trailer looked cool, but like I didn't know what the fuck I was in for, and it just takes you on this wild ride.
It does.
And yeah, it was like my biggest surprise of the year. I guess.
I mean, if I'm being honest, I was expecting it to be more gruesome. Like, but like, I mean, like I wasn't disappointed. You know, if anything, like it kind of took me more of like what I found more terrifying like about that movie was like the psychological aspect of like what Demi Moore's character like was experiencing. You know, like the whole scene where when she's trying to get ready for her
oh
date.
my god, dude,
Like I thought that was like
that was intense.
I thought that was the like the most
Yeah,
gruesome
dude.
part of the movie. Like
She's,
if you
rubbing
really
her
think about it.
face and shit. Oh,
Yeah, no, dude. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's like the amount of different emotions that you experience during that particular part of the movie. I thought it was like, man, like this is suffering
Yeah,
yeah.
like on a different level.
One movie that stuck out with me too, and when I watched it, I liked it, but I like it just been sitting like in my head, and I can't like not get over it. Is I saw the TV Glow.
yeah.
Like a lot of those images.
that
are
come out
burned in
this
my
year?
head. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No,
I don't think so. I think that was the last year.
or maybe I know. Well,
Last year I said.
last year,
That was a last year.
maybe.
I think that was last year.
No, 2024.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For me,
I guess I never logged it.
for me it was like a couple of like it would be like not just movies, like it'd be like series, like Shogun. Like I really like
restaurant?
Shogun, huh?
The restaurant.
Restaurant.
The restaurant. Yeah.
Get out.
Thanks. That's a good movie.
I liked that one a lot. You know, because that one took me by surprise, like a little bit.
Never heard of it.
I've seen like the title card on Hulu.
It's
Everybody tells me it's good.
It's an adaptation of like a novel, or one of a few that are in a series. It's really good, dude. Like they had like a TV series back in the day, like in the 90s or so. It was thought was really good. But this one, you know, like the way that it was so dialed in. It was done so well, and it's gnarly.
Yeah.
Like it's gnarly. Like there's parts in the season where like it caught me off guard. I was like, oh shit, this is a wild ass fucking gruesome like thing that just happened. You know, it's very gritty. I liked it a lot.
Where'd you watch it on?
It's on Hulu. So Disney Plus, or if you have just Hulu.
Yeah.
I liked Twisters. I thought that one was cool.
I forgot that one's another one.
That's another one. Yeah.
Like it surprised me because like I slept on it for a little bit because I was like, bro, like
yeah.
the original was good, right? And I was like, meh, but I actually like this one better,
dude.
I thought it
So
was.
I have
scary.
a question. Is this a sequel or a remake?
Neither. Like maybe a remake, if you will, if you think about it, you know, because
reimagined one?
like a reimagining.
Okay.
Right.
Because the name threw me off. I was like, okay, so is it a sequel?
That's what I thought, right? But I think it's more of a reimagining. You saw it, right?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen
So
it.
I was fucking pissed because I saw people like experiencing it on a 4D theater where you actually get like wind, the seats move, and you get like water splashed on your face. And I'm like,
That sounds tight.
Yeah, people were saying like this is like the movie to watch that on.
I can imagine that adding to how scary I think it is.
Oh yeah, dude. So I was a little bummed out because it was sold out like for
Yeah.
a long. Like it sold out so quick for like months, dude. And
Oh man.
so
like,
I didn't get a chance to watch it, but
like, cause have you guys seen the original?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I
Long
love the
time
original.
ago.
So you know, like the part where she like straps herself
Yeah.
to the thing, you know, and you remember thinking like when you saw that, like damn, that seems kind of terrifying, bro. I feel like they do it way better in this one.
Yeah?
Like no, like you're like, oh fuck, like it's mad scary. Like I was like Joseph was watching people doing that on YouTube.
Doing what?
Storm chasers,
Oh.
right? And he was interested in it. I was like, yeah, we should watch a movie, right? So I put it on, and I think he ended up falling asleep or something. And then, but I finished it, and no, he had disappeared, and he came back during one of the scenes that I was like, man, this shit's fucking scary. And I was telling him like, bro, like this is what tornadoes look like. And his
This is
first
real.
question was like, do we get tornadoes? You know, and I was like, no,
He's
like
all
no,
getting anxious, like,
yeah,
what?
because like, dude, because he saw it,
Yeah.
like his eyes, he was just like, oh my god, like that looks so terrifying, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and it's got like campy parts, you know, like
I heard it's a good time, dude.
it's a good time, bro. Like I thought it was good.
I think
That's
Charlie
what I
Crockett
heard.
did some of the music for it too.
Who?
Charlie Crockett, the country singer.
Dude,
Yeah.
I think you would really like the soundtrack
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, it's another one that I wanted to check out and just didn't get a chance
Yeah.
to.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
I forgot about that one.
I liked it.
I liked that one too.
It was
dude.
good.
I liked it.
I thought like I liked it better than the other Deadpool movies.
Yeah.
Like
It's
uh,
definitely the best
it's
out of the.
probably like my favorite Marvel movie.
I wouldn't go that far.
Really?
Yeah. Like MCU Marvel movie?
Yeah.
I'm still a Winter Soldier guy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like same conversation in my opinion. Like as to how much I liked it, you know, because it was very diluted, you know, or it's very saturated with if rather. So, but I liked that one, dude.
That one was good.
Another one I had on the list was Cuckoo.
Why is that not did I not log that?
Damn,
I
poser.
loved that movie.
Dude, that was a good movie, dude. That
That
was
one was
another one
really
that was
good.
like a surprise.
Yeah.
That's another one that I had no idea what the fuck I was gonna watch, and while I was watching, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? dude?
Yeah.
But in like a good way.
Where there
Have you
one-
seen that one?
No.
Cuckoo. Oh, dude, it's nuts.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
It's a great movie, dude.
It's really fucking good.
That was like one of the better experiences I had in theaters this year. Furiosa was good.
I don't know why that was so funny.
When I listen to this back, I hope that I hear like the pen stroke.
As long as I take notes, dude. Furiosa.
Furiosa was good. Was it?
Man. Did you watch Furiosa? You
He hasn't seen any of the Mad
I haven't
Max.
seen
You should
anything
watch
Mad Max.
Furiosa first,
Okay.
and then watch Mad Max.
If you
Fury Road
can,
afterwards.
I know it's gonna be kind of hard. Watch them back to back.
I'm
What,
so
what,
curious.
What do you mean? Like,
Furiosa first, and then immediately start Fury
Fury Road.
Road.
okay.
It's a prequel, but it ends like right where.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you should watch it and let us know what you think.
Okay.
Man, this is hard to like. A Quiet Place was good.
I haven't seen that one.
Well, it's just
No?
not fair.
Day one?
And
Yeah.
I didn't. I wasn't prepared
For day one, right?
For this. Like,
Oh.
like I otherwise I would have came with a cool notebook.
No,
with
I wrote it down
with a
because I'm
pen.
like, what movies did I
I
like?
just have my letterbox. That's why I'm.
yeah, I don't have either. So fuck
You should
guys.
get letterbox.
I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, you guys.
Did you watch A
convinced
Quiet
me.
Place or no?
Mm-mm.
You
I still haven't
did?
seen it.
It's good, dude.
Is it? Wait, it's the
With
one.
Lupita Nyong'o and Joseph
Okay, no,
Quinn.
no.
She has a cat.
Yeah, dude. It's. I feel like it would have like a lot of rewatchability, and I like that. Because I was like thinking, what's gonna be different from this one, and it's the main character has fucking cancer. She's dying, so she doesn't give a fuck about escaping the city. The whole thing, she's just on a search to grab some pizza, dude. And I love that, dude. Like such a simple storyline, but it's tension filled. It has some crazy moments. I think it has a satisfying ending. I think it was good. I like all three movies so far. I do think the first one is the best out of the three, but yeah, I liked it. I hope they don't make anything else because I feel like the second and this one, it's like you kind of have two stories that kind of similar. It's like the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope this is the end, but I enjoyed it.
All right, I have that one I heard. All right, I want to mention I have two movies that I'm classifying them as disappointments to me, but I did enjoy them. But it just didn't meet
Expectations.
my expectation, or it didn't live up to the hype that I was hearing for them.
Or what you were expecting?
Yeah,
Got it.
I did enjoy the movies, but
Okay.
they were disappointments for me.
Okay.
The First Omen.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. It
That's
had
Birdie's watch, dude.
Is it really?
It's in the drawer somewhere in there. I don't know how to turn that the boop 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 off.
Where is it?
How long does
It's
it go
in
off
one of
for?
the drawers in the kitchen.
I
I think the very bottom drawer. We're gonna do it later.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. Like I feel like it had some good
Yeah.
moments in it, but it was kind of like, eh.
That's another one that has like the whole possession influence and scene. But yeah, that one, it was a little disappointing, but I did enjoy it. I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, like people were hyping it up, and to me, it didn't live up to the hype.
I think Alien Romulus was worth
That was
checking
my
out.
other one.
Yeah, it's worth checking out.
It's worth checking out, but that's I don't know, dude. The more I sat with it, the more I was just like, it did disappoint me big time. Like
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt.
it had its cool moments, and I just felt like there was way too much fan service,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Way too much. Like, oh, remember this? Oh, remember this? Like, oh, remember this
Just
from this
very
movie?
like unnecessary too.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of down to my top four, dude.
I have a top three.
All right, well, let me get my fourth one out of the way because it's a movie you mentioned, which was Maxine.
Okay.
I fucking loved it, dude. I had trouble like choosing a top three because of like I really fucking like these movies and it was hard putting them in order. But I think to me Maxine was like the second best experience I had in the movie theater this year. I fucking love that movie. I loved the soundtrack. I loved the practical effects. I loved her character. To me, it was, like I said, my fourth favorite movie of this year.
My fourth favorite movie of the year was In a Violent Nature. I loved that movie.
I haven't seen that one yet, too.
Okay,
That would be the
skip
one.
that one
Like
for now.
that would be the one that I would say like I want to see it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Oh man, I thought it was amazing. Like,
We'll talk about it.
okay.
It's in my top. What's your third one?
My third one is Nosferatu.
Nosferatu? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My third one is Memoir of a Snail, which I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
is the most underrated movie of this year. Fantastic, dude. To me, it got a perfect score. Nobody's talking about this movie.
Yeah.
Nobody has.
You're the only person I've heard of,
Dude.
like talk about it.
I didn't get to watch The Wild Robot.
I heard that one was really good too.
Yeah, me too. And I wish I would have, but so this takes my place for like the top animated film.
Mm-hmm.
It's stop motion, but I don't know if that would be considered animated, but
Yeah. It's a
but,
form of
dude,
animation.
I feel like everyone would love this movie. Like it is fucking amazing, dude. It's such a shame that more people aren't talking about it and don't know about it. It's so fucking good, dude. I know for a fact you'll like it. Jose would. I'm pretty sure you'll like it too. Stop motion visually is fucking breathtaking, and it is. It dives into themes that you're just like, dude. I'm telling you, like it almost got me a couple times, dude. Watching it, dude, I was like, oof, dude. But Memoir was still top my third one, dude. Oh, don't laugh, dude.
All right, so
What's your second?
this was hard to not put number one, but it's Dune Part 2.
Mine too. Mine too, dude. Oh, this is hard, dude.
Yeah, this one was hard to not put number one just because of the experience, the theater experience.
Best experience of the movie I've had like in a long time. I think since Interstellar and Fury Road.
Yeah, yeah,
I think Dune 2 is a fucking force to be reckoned with. I think it, in terms of filmmaking, I think it is the best movie of the year. As far as like
yeah. I would agree with that.
cinematography goes and all that, the amount of work that went into it, I think it is number
Yeah, have
one.
you seen any of them,
No,
dude?
no. But I plan on it. I've started the first one a couple of times. It's just kind of hard for me to watch something that's like that, unless I'm by myself, and usually that's like super late at night, so I'm just falling asleep, dude. You know,
And I do feel like the first one, I compare it a lot to like The Fellowship, where it's like it is building up.
right?
You do have your action scenes in it, but it is more like plot development, character development, and then part 2, that's when it just becomes unleashed, dude.
Would you say? Because I know that it's like an experience because of how when you're in the theater. Like, so watching it back, like say, because like if you have a good quality TV and a good quality system, like, like
It won't do it justice. dude.
okay.
It'll. I think this movie was made to see it on the big screen, dude.
Yeah,
Do you think they would ever, because of that, like,
Yeah, it'll have an anniversary or something where
it'll make
get
its way back
re-released
into the
for
theaters?
sure.
Okay.
I mean, you saw what happened to Interstellar, dude. It sold out.
Yeah,
it
that's a
got
good
re-released,
fucking movie.
fuck yeah.
and people like there's memes about it. Like this movie that's been out for so long, sold out. It's like that's crazy, dude. Like,
Yeah,
like
that's a good movie.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be released in like. It's even at that point because I loved it so much that I don't even want to watch it on my TV. Like I kind of just hope they release it
Yeah.
again. They will, but who knows how long. But yeah, it was my number 2, dude.
Yeah, it was almost my number one, but I'm gonna put it at number 2. Before I say my number one,
Well, let me say my number 1 first
all right,
because it was like your 4th, I think. In a Violent Nature.
In a Violent Nature.
Yeah, I fucking loved it, dude.
It was dude,
What about it made like? Because I know nothing about it.
it's so different. It's so different. It's very like
Because I've heard people say like things about it that they didn't like.
A lot of people say it's boring.
a lot of people hate it. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people say that nothing happens. Like there's a few cool kills, and I think they missed the point of it. Like everything they hated is what I loved about it. The the trekking through the forest for long shots that you're just following this character, this villain, and it's just a camera panning like behind him and just following him for many, many shots, dude.
A lot of it's just him walking, and all you hear is.
But I fucking loved it, dude. I've never seen anything like it. I don't think there ever will be another movie like that.
Yeah.
Unless somebody's like super influenced by it when making their film.
Yeah, maybe. Like I'm sure. Like I mean, it's been done to a certain point, but not to this level, where like you really are with the villain for like 95% of the movie.
So is the villain the main character?
Kind of.
Essentially, yeah.
So does that make this character like a protagonist in a way, or is it all antagonist?
No, he's definitely like the villain, and you don't root for him. You don't even really get a fleshed out character, dude.
Yeah.
Like you understand what he's doing and why he's doing it,
But that's it.
but that's it. And even all the other characters in it that aren't the main characters, but they're like the victims, I guess. They're not even really fleshed out.
So how would you like? What would be the synopsis?
The only way I can describe it is if a movie is shot from Jason's perspective, Friday the 13th.
So this person's like a killer, like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's like something supernatural about him, but it's grounded.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
So you don't really know. You get like a backstory kind of, but it's not, like I said, it's not like entirely fleshed out. You don't get like any scenes of like, oh, okay, like I feel so bad for this. This is why he, like essentially they find this necklace, they take it, he wants it back. That's all it is. And the whole movie is just him killing them one by one to get it back. And it is violent as fuck, dude.
Very violent.
It has one of the fucking best. It has the best kill out of any movie this year,
Really?
hands down, dude. It is fucking brutal, but it's campy, and it has its funny moments. Like I don't like it. To me, it just everything about it I love, dude. Like if you were to tell me like I fucking hated this movie, like it was boring, I would understand. I'd be like, okay, I totally see your point of view on it. I get it. Because it is non-conventional, but it's not done like in a artsy way where it's like the director's like up his own ass. Like it's just like
Or it doesn't make any sense to anybody but the filmmaker.
kind of like like you could tell like this is a movie that maybe he wanted to make, and
But it's
He did
also
it.
palatable for like the general
a
audience.
very niche crowd.
Oh,
And,
okay.
like you have to
Yeah.
be patient.
Yeah.
You have
Okay.
to be really patient. Because like I said, it is a lot of trekking, and a lot of people hated the ending, and I fucking loved it, dude.
Is there like a movie that you can compare it to, as far as like, okay, you're saying you have to be like really patient with it, like.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Like, is it like a slow burn?
Somewhat, yeah. I would say it's a slow burn, especially like when how it's like kind of building up.
Yeah.
And like I said, even the ending, like I feel like it's gonna piss a lot of people off because the way it ends, like for the first time, like the last like what 15 minutes of the movie, you're not focused on him anymore.
Okay.
You're focused on a victim for the first time and what she's going through, and it's like the most tension filled like scene. A lot of people are saying like fucking what happens, like nothing happens in the end. I'm like, you missed the whole point of it.
Interesting.
One of the victims kind of escapes and she gets picked up. She hitchhikes, and the whole time you're just kind of like, while they're driving off, you're looking in the background like what's gonna happen. And they're just a lot of the dialogue exchange between them like kind of plays into kind of the message of the film. And I feel like that part really flew over people's heads. And I don't know, to me it was like one of the best parts of the movie. But I totally understand, like I said, like if people were like, oh, this movie's fucking boring, I'm like, yeah, it is a movie that you can take at face value, you can look into it, you can try to digest it, you can just be like, it just has cool kills and it works either way. But another indie film, I don't think there's ever gonna be anything like it. But I fucking loved it. I love the kills in it. I love the camera work. I love that it is a slow burn, and it's not like a slow burn, like typical slow burn where it's like it's developing characters, because it doesn't do that. So, like I said, it's unlike anything else I've seen. It is weird, but in a good way.
That's cool. I'm definitely gonna check it out because like it's caught my attention, but like, I don't know. I value your guys' opinions on these kind of things. You know,
It's brutal, dude. Like I said, like some of those kills, I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude. They're so tight. Like
That's
they're
still
so brutal, dude.
that's good to hear because I prefer things to like push the envelope on
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know, like I get bummed out when like a movie like puts itself out there in a certain way and then like holds back in certain areas, and it's like, oh man, you could have done
It does that in the beginning,
really.
and I was like, oh man, is this how the whole movie's
Yeah.
gonna be? And so like I
Like
feel
it
like that,
gradually gets
yeah. So I feel like
Okay.
it amplifies the kills that do come, because like at first like a kill happens, but it kind of cuts away a little bit, or another kill happens and like, oh, it wasn't that brutal, and then you just don't know like what you're in for.
yeah. It's kind of like you know when movies like if someone like jumping off like a cliff or something, and it's like they show them jumping and you just hear them hit the ground, and then they show like from
body.
the perspective of like the body being like that, as opposed to like say in Midsummer when they do that at a stupa.
So it
Oh,
doesn't cut
yeah.
away.
Where it
just-
does, and then it doubles down on showing like the mangled mess, you know,
like close-ups.
and then you're like, oh my god, you know. See, that's what I'm talking about. I prefer it to like trip me out like that, you know. So and like I don't know, morbid curiosity, you know.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So before I say my number one, I do want to say I have two movies that surprised me.
Like honorable mentions.
In a way, yeah. Oh,
You're right.
yeah.
Did I take your breath away, dude?
Yeah. All right, so I saw two movies this year that I kind of just put them on just to put them on, just because like, oh, this I read the synopsis and I was like, this looks kind of interesting, whatever.
And
So I
then
put 'em
like,
on.
and then like with the intention of it to be kind of just ambient noise.
Yeah.
But
And
then
I
like,
got
drew your
fully
attention-
invested. And one of them I had talked with Eddie about, called My Old Ass.
Oh yeah.
That one, movie's okay.
That one caught my attention too, dude.
Yeah, like the movie's okay. Like overall, as a movie, it's fine. You know, nothing great. It's just the message of it, the
Got
theme of it, is what like really got me. It's just like holy shit, like it was amazing. That made the movie amazing to me. The other one is called Your Monster. I don't know if I talked to you about that one
Doesn't
with Melissa Barrera.
no.
Have you heard of it?
No.
This movie completely surprised me because it just looked like a regular, like a romantic comedy, like throwaway. But it's this woman who is going through a breakup, and she's like a stage actress, a singer, and the guy that breaks up with her is a director, and he's developing this play, essentially based on her, and like wrote this part specifically for her, but because they break up, she's not a part of it anymore. But she goes and ends up auditioning and like gets the part, but she's very like a doormat. She like just people pleaser type person.
Yeah.
And this guy's a fucking asshole. And one day she's at home and like feeling sorry for herself, crying, like eating her feelings, whatever. And this fucking like werewolf comes out of nowhere telling her to shut up, whatever. And turns out it's like a werewolf from her closet from she was a kid. And obviously the message of the movie is like this werewolf is her pent up anger and her pent up like her never saying anything when she should have said something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that bottled up like frustration.
Yeah. And then the ending of this movie, damn. Just like I fucking loved, dude.
Really.
Like I don't want to spoil it. You just gotta watch it because like I did not see that coming at all, and I was just like, fuck yeah. It is really fucking good. It's called Your Monster.
Your Monster.
Your Monster with Melissa Barrera.
What'd you watch it on?
I think it's on Hulu.
Okay.
All right, so my number one, which has actually become like in my top 4 favorite movies of all time, is The Substance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought this movie was like amazing, like the whole commentary on like the pressure of like body image,
Yeah.
especially in like Hollywood and stuff, and yeah, that scene where she's like trying to get ready, dude, that shit was giving me anxiety.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like yeah, like that, like that invokes like different emotions at the same
Yeah.
time simultaneously. Because like you feel bad for her, you know, and then you're kind of frustrated with her. Like
Yeah.
you're like, just go. Like you look fine, you know. Like, but like it's not up to me, you know. Like
It makes you question yourself, like
Exactly.
dude. Yeah.
like because I mean, dude, the whole time, like when I watched that movie, I was just like, man, I have no idea. Because these are things that I don't experience. you know?
Yeah.
Like one of the first things that came to mind when I was watching it was like Alexis would say things like, you know, like beauty's pain, baby, you know? And to me, that sounds stupid. You know, like why would you subject yourself to that, you know?
Yeah,
But like watching it, it's kind of like, it kind of like makes me, it opens my eyes a little bit to like what, like where that comes from, where that concept comes from, you know? And like the violence that the women would commit against themselves, you know. It made me think about like for beauty standards, like throughout the course of time, like corsets, like literally suffocating you, you know,
Yeah.
like body modification to like elongating your necks in certain cultures, you know, to meet some sort of beauty standard, you know, and like,
This creates like body dysmorphia.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
and like, what's his name?
Dennis
Fidel?
Quaid.
Dennis Quaid's character, bro. Like him eating that fucking shrimp.
That shit was fucking
Like,
gross.
Like
The close-ups
it
in
was
this movie,
so
dude.
much worse than Denethor and the fucking like
The
great
tomato?
tomatoes, dude. Like
Oh, dude.
it was disgusting. And like, and
Yeah.
it's not even him eating the food was disgusting. It's like how like he had no shame in like
Yeah.
the entire sequence, like what he was saying to her, how he was eating and he was making a mess, and like it didn't once bother to like offer her anything, you know. And then mid conversation, because she mattered nothing to him, gets up and like has like that like, oh hey man, you know, like blah 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 blah. Like that whole sequence is just disgusting. It made him so disgusting, you know, like, and it's like damn, like it's like a 2-minute, 5-minute sequence,
Yeah.
like there like that, and there's a lot of symbolism in that movie. Like I probably don't even catch.
Even like the way it's shot, like the shots in the movie that you don't really think about, like the close-ups of like the girls' asses and stuff. It's like she's trying to tell you something. Like this is what you want to see. Like,
Yeah, or even like when she has to look out her window, right? Like those types of things, like where she's haunted by this, like, you know, like, and like when she goes full fucking like selfish, you know, and then comes across like the she like finds out, like she fucks around and finds out, right? And it's like, oh fuck, right? Dude, I thought that was super scary. I thought that was super scary. Like I imagine like that happening to me, you know? Like, bro, like you have like a corpse finger, right? That's gnarly. And then, you know, how many times have you guys had a dream about pulling your teeth out?
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Like, dude.
yeah, dude. I'm so looking forward to see what she has next.
Yeah.
Oh, for
You haven't
sure.
seen Revenge, huh?
No.
The movie before this, this is only her like real like second film. It's called Revenge.
Demi Moore?
Carol
director.
The director.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has a movie. It's Australian film called Revenge. Awesome movie, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome, total like feminist. Like it's pretty much a girl gets raped, she gets revenge. It's fucking tight, dude. It's gory, it's violent. The music's fucking incredible. The visuals are stunning, dude. Ever since I watched it, I was like, what is she gonna do next? And I didn't realize that it was her that made the substance till like after I had watched it. I'm like, oh fuck, these two movies, like she's 2 for 2 now, you know?
Interesting.
So I am looking forward to
What she has in store.
yeah, for the next one. But yeah, that movie is incredible, dude. I was not expecting like a body horror of that.
Yeah, I was
level,
not expecting it to be a body horror.
But yeah, I loved it. Everything about it, dude. Like it did gross me out. It did make me feel uneasy in a lot of scenes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It made me laugh a lot too.
Yeah.
It was a funny movie.
And like I
too.
just thought it was done so well. Like some of the things that they pulled off, I was like, yeah, that looks so good. Like at the end, right? So correct me if I'm wrong. The main like person in like what I imagine in those prosthetics, that's the younger girl, right?
Yeah, Margaret Qualley,
But the face on the back though,
Demi
like
Moore.
you know, like bro, that looks so real.
Yeah,
And that tripped me out, you know, like how like I don't need to know how they did it, but like I just it tripped me out. Like it didn't look CGI how they did that, you know?
I think she leans towards practical effects.
Yeah.
Even Revenge, like it is
Oh, really?
gory, but there's a lot of like practical effects.
Practical effects, man, like there's just something about it. It's just timeless. Like you just I mean
when
you-
done right.
Yeah, you can do it wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Like
It,
like,
it
like,
almost-
like blood squirting, like you know, it can look real cheap. You know?
Yeah.
Like some Spirit Halloween type shit.
But
you know?
even then, like I think that will still keep you more engaged in like digital blood, where it's like
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Because I mean, even if you go back as far as like the original, like Friday the 13th, you know, like the knife under the bed, like, and then you see it like just having to poke and then finally burst through, and then just like,
yeah,
like, you know that it doesn't look real, but it kind of looks real in a way, you know?
it kind of reminds me of that the whole Baby Yoda thing, where they were originally gonna make like it's CGI,
Yeah.
but they made the CGI look like a puppet to convince you that it's a puppet.
Wait,
It's
so
like-
there, at no point they were using like an animatronic?
as far as I know, no. They made for a few shots, but they purposely made it look like a puppet so you wouldn't question that it's CGI, but it is CGI.
I
Because
have no idea.
yeah, because
There's no way. There's no
yeah.
way
Look it
because
up.
like it like there. What I liked about it was I was like, damn, this is very
built this-
animatronic-y.
no, they made that CGI look intentionally kind of shitty on purpose. They made it look like a puppet.
That's fucking crazy.
Shut up, dude.
No, you see the behind the scenes because like they're like if you see it, you know it's CGI, but if you look at a puppet, you're gonna think okay, like it's actually physically there, and you don't question it. So that's why they made it look like that. I'm sure maybe at a couple scenes they probably had something like to fill
If
in.
that's the case, and if there is a Robert Eggers like Labyrinth like remake, if they did something like that
yeah,
for the creatures,
it could work.
I feel like that would be something that would pique my interest in that. Because, dude, like what you're telling me is blowing my mind. Because it like this whole time,
Yeah, I haven't seen the behind the scenes, but I did hear an interview with one of the guys that worked on it saying that
Really?
they purposely made it look like a puppet.
yeah. See, like there's obviously times where
'Cause
it,
and he
it's
brought up
CGI.
Yoda. Yeah, and he brought up Yoda, and they're saying how come this digital Yoda looks like shit, and people still prefer the puppet Yoda
Yeah.
from the original.
100%.
And
Which is why they brought
that's
Puppet
where
Yoda
got
back.
They bought that. They got that inspiration from that.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Interesting. Yeah, because like I said, I could have sworn like I mean, you obviously there's points in time where you're like that has to be CGI, you know. But
I mean, I didn't watch the show. I just seen the few clips here and there, and I thought it looked amazing. But
wait, you haven't seen Mandalorian?
no, I couldn't get through it.
What the fuck?
I thought you seen the first season.
I like 4 episodes in, nah, I couldn't finish it.
Yeah,
It wasn't my thing, dude.
it loses steam. It loses steam.
I heard the first season's really, really well done, and then I think the second season is when it starts losing.
Star Wars shit right now is so ass. Like except for Andor.
That's what I
That's
heard.
like the only redeeming quality they have.
That's
like,
one thing that I wanted to watch. I just haven't gotten a
You
chance to.
you should like you're sleeping
it's
on it
good.
if you
Yeah.
haven't done it yet, dude. Because I mean, what do you think about Rogue One?
Oh, I liked it. Yeah, Fiddle
Probably the
hyped
best
up
Star Wars
the-
movie that I've seen in
Yeah.
a long time. A long time,
Did
right?
you watch The Last Jedi?
Way better than that movie, dude. Like for sure. Those things were like they weren't terrible, but I don't love them. You know what I mean? Like I own them, right?
Huh?
I own them, but like there are so many other things that I would rather pull off the shelf and put in the machine. You know what I mean?
No, I
To
heard
watch.
it's really well done, dude. Yeah, I do want to watch it. It's been on my watch list for a long time.
It's cool because it's like because I mean when you think about Star Wars, right? It's not about like the lightsabers, the supernatural. It's like those are just added elements to the greater story because it's oppressors and oppressed, right? Like that's like there's an empire seeking like galactic domination through like force and destruction, you know, tyranny, right? And then you have this faction of people who resist. You know, they're the revolutionaries, right?
Yeah.
And obviously like in Rogue One, that's the setup to like the heist of stealing the plans for the Death Star and how Luke does the thing, right? Well, this sets all of that up, like how they're coming to form like this faction and how it starts to get organized, like the players that become involved. Because here's the thing, like Andor is a character, right? But they're only utilizing that character to move this story along. Because obviously you know what happens to him. Like because of Rogue One, you know? Like you know what happens to him. Like and there's not a whole lot of investment into him. But you're investing into this character's backstory because of the role he plays in the bigger picture.
Yeah.
And getting exposure to these different elements, these different parts of the greater like universe through that character is tight.
So there's no Yoda in it?
Nope.
I'm not down it.
No Yoda, no lightsabers, dude.
That sounds tight.
None of that shit. It's more of like an espionage kind of like
yeah, there's
thing.
not much fan service. in
No,
it
no. Like it's kind of like if it's like Rogue One is like
so
the Winter Soldier,
Yes.
right? Like that's the same like level in their respected properties. And then like imagine if Winter Soldier had like
miniseries.
a miniseries of like the stuff that led up to him being the Winter Soldier. Like imagine something like that, right? Because it's you're not gonna see all like the fan servicey like high flying, you know, saving the world shit. That doesn't happen in this. Yeah. So I think it's really good. It's really well done. It's really gritty. Like
Yeah, it's been
It's
on my,
sick.
on my watch list for a while. I committing to shows it's hard.
I know,
So,
I know.
but I'll get around to it eventually.
All right. So to end it,
Wait.
what? Go ahead.
What was your most hated movie of the year?
Oh, that's right. Oh, Madam Web, dude.
Oh, dude.
Madam Web.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think it was Trap for me, dude.
No, I still hate Madam Web more than Trap.
I think Madam Web was the worst film, but because it's a Marvel movie, like I expected it.
It's not a Marvel movie.
adjacent.
Whatever, dude. It's a superhero movie.
It's a superhero movie.
I think because it being an M. Night Shyamalan movie, like I didn't expect greatness from it, but I didn't expect it to be that bad, dude.
Yeah, Trap was pretty bad.
It was bad, and then so it was Trap number 1. I fucking hated that movie, dude. Madam Web 2, it sucked. But at least that one had its kind of funny moments.
No,
It's
it
so
was
bad.
No, it was dumb.
It was.
No, I
It
hated
was
it.
dumb, dude.
Like I don't hate it for like the reasons like what I think is like what you're asking, because it's just a bad movie. It's just a bad
All
movie.
around-
Yeah, all around.
yeah.
There's like literally nothing about that movie that makes it like good. You
Yeah.
know,
No.
but like that doesn't make me like hate it. you
No,
know?
I hate it.
Yeah, like
No, I want to kill it.
Yeah, dude. I would have gone
I'm gonna kill it dead.
happily never watching that movie. The third one was The Watchers.
I had never watched it.
Yeah, that Shamalama Ding Dong family needs to call it quits for a while.
that's
No,
funny.
my third one is Devon.
Devin.
The movie directed by JWoww from Jersey Shore.
Oh wow.
That
Sounds
movie
tight.
was horrendous.
There's nothing that you could tell me to convince me to ever spend like a second of my time on that movie. Based on just like what you just said.
directed by JWoww.
Yeah, dude.
That's why I wanted to watch it.
Ass.
I was like, hell yeah, directed by JWoww. This is gonna be bad, but I'm gonna watch it.
I already hate it. That's my pick now.
All right, to end it, do you have any favorite? Just real quick, you don't have to elaborate. Any like favorite music releases that came out this year?
Haywire.
That one was really good.
My favorite release of the year, dude. They have fucking love songs on there, dude.
Yeah.
It's tight.
Yeah, Haywire. I really like that one. The new Mammoth Grinder
Yeah.
was really
I
good.
have not listened to it.
Dude, that was really good. The new Regional Justice Center was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any?
The Nails release. That's a good one.
Yes.
The Zabalba EP.
Oh, that did come out this year.
Yeah. And that Rip to Shreds album they came out with this year, which is the one that turned me on to them.
Yeah.
Like when I listened to their other stuff, like this is like the superior one.
The new Cold Cave was really good too.
Oh, I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
listened to it.
It's really,
The new Cure.
The Cure. Yeah,
The new Cure
that
album
was a
was really
surprise for me,
good.
dude. I was ready to shit on that, dude.
No, that shit was so good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Have you listened to Doechii,
Yeah.
the album? Mm-hmm.
Not the album. No.
I
not in
thought
its
it was.
entirety.
I thought it was really good. But I gotta give top spot to Kendrick
Yeah, dude.
GNX.
Yeah.
Not only just for the album, just for like the year,
Yeah. 100%.
from the Like That verse to releasing GNX.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking incredible.
Did you have like a favorite show?
Like the show that I went to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who the fuck I saw. Sound Fury was this year.
Sound Fury was cool. Show
I think
Nails, because the Sepultura shit,
Yeah.
that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it counts as a show, but I think Weekend Notches was my favorite from Sound and Fury.
Mm.
That's just because I was like dying to see him.
Fair enough. Just because that's a festival, you know.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's fair to
I
say.
feel like I didn't go to too many shows this year.
Think I
I
Care.
think.
Oh, dude.
I thought the Think I Care show was so sick, dude.
That show was so
Like
tight.
the location, like what happened, you know, that was a good fucking show.
The crowd.
And I had never seen Think I Care before.
Me
and,
neither.
And the fact that like that's where we saw them. And then like, dude, it was my first time seeing Human Garbage in a long time, you know?
And then did the Lights Out covers. Dude, that shit was so tight.
dude, and like, bro, the energy in that space,
Yeah, it was tight.
everything about it was just super fucking just
Sounds
like it made me feel like, damn, this is
what I missed.
what I miss.
Yeah.
You know, like the first thing I thought of, like I got Hit 'em or Hearse has to play here. Like I want to play a show here. Like in this specific building for sure. Like I thought it was super cool.
Yeah, it was tight. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Yep.
This one ran long too. I might split it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because. Yeah, I think I'm gonna split it just to have the first half of us talking about Nosferatu and what was it called?
War of the Rohirrim.
War
did-
of the Rohirrim.
We dove deep in
Rohirrim.
Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were gonna get that into it.
So I'll
Yeah.
probably split it.
I held back on the War of Rohirrim one just because like
I don't know
It's hard to
anything.
talk about a movie
Yeah.
when like everyone else hasn't seen it.
yeah. Well, I mean like
Well, not only that, just like the whole Lord of the Rings knowledge. I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah, like you because I mean like your guys' like knowledge
Only
like,
goes so far.
only goes so far, right? Not like oh I know better or anything like that. It's just hard to kind of like elaborate on certain things
Well, you
because
do.
because it's like you're like I have to like preface a lot of things so that what I'm
Yeah.
saying is gonna make sense, you know. And like I don't know, I'm really good at punishing people with that. So
Nerd.
All right, so since I am gonna split it, I'm gonna do the intro again right now so I could splice it to the
Okay.
front. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.